In as much as only a little bit of us is being shown on the media, it's not enough to show that there is diversity in Ireland. I'm Zeenie Summers, and I use my work and art to explore the topics of self-mastery, self-efficacy, and human excellence. And I use my work and art to share my lessons in all of these topics and my musings on them through my fashion boutique called Fela Boutique. I use my fashion designs to also add to the concept of sharing where I'm from, who I am, and all the lessons that I've learned along my journey in life. Same thing with my music, and same thing with my storytelling kind of podcast, narrated podcast called Life in Progress. And I hope to continue to use my work and my art to be a source of light, a source of love, human excellence, mastery, self-reliance, and self-efficacy in this world for my younger ones, most especially. People that look like me and are growing up to figure out their place in the grander sense of society and how they can learn and harness their own inner power and their skills to be able to become self-reliant and not have to wait for people to hand over that freedom that you're looking for to them. That's why I do what I do, and that's what's kept me sane through the lockdown and being a musician and a fashion designer through COVID times and the gigs cancelled, the tour cancelled and stuff like that. And then you have to start thinking about how valued you really are and how valuable your skills are, and how long or how much longer would you think about depending on other people to create your sources of income. Like, how long will I continue to follow the script of the economic status quo that doesn't actually apply to me, because we don't all start on the same level on the playing field. And none of us want to admit that and talk about that because it's uncomfortable. Thank God for all of this, because that's why the likes of us are always contributing to the progress of wherever we are at. And there is proof, I'm sure there is, because you can see it everywhere, of how much the little collective community of people of color and people from different creeds and people from different homes and nations and lands have come here and anywhere else they've ever been to contribute to the larger progress of whatever country that they're in. You can see by the vibrance, you can see by the sense of culture that a country that always has this one way has now adopted or has now embraced. Well, yeah, because you like our food, you do. You like our spices, you do. You like our color, you do. You like our vibrance. But in as much as only a little bit of us is being shown on the media, it's not proof, it's not enough to show that there is diversity in Ireland. The small collective of us, or of many of us, we've contributed much more to the progress of the country as a whole than the whole country has contributed genuinely or genuinely, English, because they'll correct us, genuinely to our own collective progress, our own collective individual progress. At the same time, I'm going to say that Ireland is a beautiful country. I really, really love my relationship with Ireland, and I'd love to continue to be able to imagine a future for me in Ireland. But that is difficult to do if I don't always feel represented. and it's difficult to even emote about. When I turn on the TV, the country doesn't reflect doesn't really, in fact, it doesn't at all reflect the range of vibrance and color and diversity that Ireland has undergone. When they talk about our stuff, it's either to say, oh yeah, we are diverse, look at us, or oh, look at them, we need to fight for them, we need to work on their thing. Not just to acknowledge and say these people are actually an asset, because we are. Thankful to Ireland and free enough to be able to imagine a place where people can go if they don't really know, to learn more about our culture, learn more about how much we really do have in common, and learn more about all the historical intertwining that we all share, that the media that we keep looking at is not always going to tell us about. So if you want to learn more, we need to take the step. We're taking the step, and we're not asking for handouts like we're made to look like we're asking for. We are always wanting to contribute, but also it takes two to tango. We can't keep doing all of that when our home country is not taking the step towards us too. You know, like a genuine interest, not the feigned diversity one.